You know, like small soldiers. It's so cute, just playing around with the colors here. Welcome, please come in. Hi. Hello, my name is Mariaki Sakurai. I typically work as a painter and I specialize in creating artwork such as these types of paintings, as well as these kinds of character-based pieces. Okay, so firstly, the reasons I chose this place were that the rent was quite affordable and also the natural light was really wonderful. It has 2 bedrooms, and since it aligns perfectly with my current lifestyle, that's why I ultimately decided on this place. This room is completely my workspace. I have toys and materials that I actually use for work, and that's basically it. And this particular room serves as my personal living space, primarily for sleeping and watching television. I typically spend my time working in the atelier, and then I come back here completely exhausted and sleep soundly. That's essentially my day-to-day pattern. I thought the pegboard and the TV stand downstairs looked fairly simple to assemble, so I purchased the materials from a local hardware store and put them together myself. Until last year, I was also handcrafting my own canvas frames from wooden frames, which made me confident that I could handle these projects as well. I also carry a variety of character goods, including soft vinyl toys crafted by artists like Puffy. Additionally, we offer items inspired by movies that I personally enjoy, such as Napoleon Dynamite, Small Soldiers, Gumby, and Ghost World. After watching these favorite films, I often wonder if any related toys have been produced. To find these unique items, I search on platforms like Mercari and purchase them if they are available. I watch a lot of movies, and before I began painting, I genuinely aspired to become a movie director. I have a deep admiration for the film director Juzo Itami, whose work I find incredibly inspiring. I also own a Ganbaro mini box, which is really cool. It features a case design that resembles a film reel case. I made it a point to watch all the Japanese movies listed in the T section of Tsutaya. It was during this time that I watched Tampopo, which had a profound impact on me and left me deeply moved. Prior to Tampopo, I had watched Ososhiki, but it was Tampopo that truly captivated me and sparked my passion for cinema. This silkscreen poster was purchased from a shop owned by Nakaya-san, with whom I previously collaborated. The colors are exceptionally vivid, and there's a subtle touch of silver that enhances its appearance. I particularly appreciate the sharp and crisp quality that only silkscreen printing can achieve. Additionally, this poster features a unique gimmick, a gear mechanism that, when activated, moves the wheels inside the design. It's part of the He-Man toy series, and I was truly captivated by its intricate details and functionality, which led me to purchase it immediately. When I was in first grade, a friend's mother had a strong passion for American comics and was very knowledgeable about the fruit characters featured on various overseas food products. Through her enthusiasm, I became close friends with her, and after she introduced me to these interests, I became deeply fascinated and hooked on them. I have a strong affection for Casper. When I look at it, it has an incredibly soothing and healing effect on me. Because of this, I own a substantial collection of Casper merchandise. This is a poster for a movie titled Crumb, which is a documentary that explores the life and work of the artist Robert Crumb. Additionally, this other piece is a silkscreen artwork created by Yuta Nishi, a painter whom I greatly admire. My inspirations primarily come from outdoor landscapes and the beauty of nature. I also draw inspiration from imagining toys and gadgets that I desire, along with various unique mechanisms. I then channel these creative ideas into my work, transforming them into tangible pieces of art. Recently, I have developed a keen interest in collecting unique pottery pieces, such as these that I purchased from an antique toy store named Yama Store. These ceramics are reminiscent of the handmade items commonly found at American flea markets, possibly crafted by children or local artisans. I also acquired this particular piece from Part of Nature, which is my favorite store for beautifully designed vases. This is a blanket from Stussy's winter collection that I was really eager to own. Even though I didn't have the money at the time, I worked hard to save up and managed to purchase it. I originally worked part-time under a professional artist, and it was during that time that I decided to fully commit to pursuing art as my career. This experience solidified my passion for the arts and motivated me to take my creative endeavors more seriously. Recently, I've been receiving numerous projects from prominent brands such as Nike, Family Mart, and Beams, primarily focused on apparel. Some of these items are pieces I created for my solo exhibition last year, themed FAM, which have been returned to me, so I have them displayed here for reference. Additionally, this area showcases new artworks that I'm currently developing for my upcoming exhibition. I enjoy hanging these pieces on the wall to visualize and simulate how they will appear in the exhibition space. The concept centers around these two characters present here, who are portrayed as criminals. I'm planning a solo exhibition that vividly depicts their dramatic escape, highlighting the tension and excitement of their chase. Unlike in my personal living space, the toys displayed here are primarily selected for their potential to inspire my artwork. When I aim to paint a large, sturdy character, I refer to figures like gorillas to capture that bulky essence. Conversely, for characters that are more slender and delicate, I use skeletal models or bone structures as references to achieve the desired anatomy. T-Hazy models serve as invaluable tools in helping me visualize and create well-proportioned and dynamic characters in my pieces. This rug is a sample that I received during a previous rug exhibition I organized. I was inspired by its design and thought it would make a striking piece of art when displayed in this manner. This area serves as a significant source of inspiration for me, including manga, movie pamphlets, and books by Audrey Wakabayashi, whom I greatly admire. Reading Wakabayashi's books provides a wonderful way to relax, and I find myself reading them repeatedly during my breaks. I'm also very passionate about music, with favorites like the soundtrack from Napoleon Dynamite and records from Casper. Additionally, I own mixtapes featuring Beastie Boys and a CD set from Devo, both of which I thoroughly enjoy. Although I haven't been listening to cassette tapes lately, I still appreciate collecting soundtracks and albums from artists like Beastie Boys and Devo, and I have a special collection of Devo CD sets as well. These moonies are items I finally managed to find on Mercari. and they're absolutely adorable. I usually spend most of my time sitting here working with these brushes, but unfortunately I lost all of them yesterday. Now I only have 4 brushes remaining. This silicone spatula I recently purchased has proven to be incredibly useful for mixing paints. Its flexible and durable design makes blending different colors seamless and efficient, which is why I highly recommend it. When I mix my own paints, I prefer storing them in these screw-top containers to prevent them from drying out. This is also a Casper item. My brush holder is branded by Casper as well. This is a Shinkansen, not an airplane. It features a table that can be folded down and includes an ashtray as well. One night, after a heavy drinking session with a close friend, I was extremely drunk and decided to wander into a recycle shop called 2nd Street. Without much thought, I ended up buying this chair. The next day, without any recollection of the purchase, I received a phone call asking me to pick it up. That's how I came to own this chair. I can place a mug here, take a relaxing break to read a book, and then return to my painting. This setup creates a comfortable and efficient workspace for me. This is a cushion that I released last year in collaboration with the brand We Go. I often use it here to take naps, making it not only a stylish addition to the space, but also a comfortable spot for a quick rest. A while ago, I had the opportunity to showcase rugs that were meticulously recreated from my own original artwork. These rugs were produced as sample pieces specifically for that exhibition, highlighting the precision and detail of my designs. However, to accurately replicate the specific colors I use in my paintings, I needed the black thread for the rug to be perfect. Most standard black threads have a sheen that doesn't align well with the matte texture of my paint. Consequently, I had to enlist the help of a skilled craftsman to locate a black thread that met my exact requirements. This meticulous search and customization process extended the production time, taking approximately 6 months to complete. It's extremely bright and I'm not sure if it will appear well on camera. This is a work light that I purchased from Conan, a local hardware store, and it's very affordable. Despite its low cost, I find it highly effective for evaluating how my paint colors appear when illuminated. Whenever I need to assess the true color and texture of my paints under actual lighting conditions, this space has been specifically chosen to make working here as easy and efficient as possible. The living space and the atelier are extremely close, allowing me to typically finish work by around 7 p.m. I appreciate being able to wrap up quickly at 7 and then swiftly move to my living space to relax or take a nap. This convenience is one of the things I really like about this setup. Rather than renting, I'd like to renovate an old house myself and live there with my dog,